Hello and welcome to the Far North Coast Rugby Podcast. This week we'll be covering the major and minor semi-finals in seniors from last weekend and then the preliminary final for seniors this weekend. Also covering the minor and major elimination semis in juniors that will be happening on Friday night. As usual, I'm here with Wayne Mullane. How's your week been, buddy?
Very, very busy.
Oh, you sit around and do nothing at this time of year,
Of course I do. Yeah, that's right. Everyone says I do that. The judiciary was on last night as well, so they've had a busy week with everything and trying to get teams out of everyone, and it's been very, very eye-opening, to say the least. Yeah.
So pretty much rugby as usual then.
Oh, this time of season brings out the worst in people.
Oh, now. We've got our club's interests at stake. You can't blame us for that.
No. Yes.
Okay, so I suppose we better start with the major semi from last Saturday down at Byron. See how those games went.
Yeah, well, we kicked off with the 18s.
The 18s. The Colts game, that was actually really enjoyable to watch. Some very good rugby.
Yep.
That was between Lennox Head and Casuarina.
Yes, I wouldn't have liked to have been on one of the sides.
So how did we go? What was the score at halftime? 34-0 to Lennox Head at halftime.
Yes.
Yeah, they pretty much just played the best rugby they can and showed what they've been doing at times all year, didn't they?
Yeah, I spoke to Scotty Jenkins, the coach, after the match, and he said they fixed everything that they needed to fix that they hadn't quite got right, and all of a sudden it just worked. So
when it clicked, some of their support play was fantastic. Their option taking for that age group in particular was very, very good. And yeah, that age group, when you start putting those sort of things together and get quick ball at the ruck, they were able to just steamroll poor Casuarina at halftime 34-0, and you're really starting to get scared as to what the scoreline might be.
yeah,
Full-time score was
56-7.
56-7. Yeah, it sort of showed Casuarina must have had quite a halftime chat.
Yeah,
fixed up a few things. Their defence was a lot better. Actually had some real opportunities to score more points as well. To get those 7 points in the second half will give them a bit of a heart to play in the elimination final this week. But yeah, Lennox Head had already had too big a lead. Ran out 56-7 winners. Congrats to Lennox Head. They were the minor premiers. They're the first team to get through to a grand final. So Colts grand final. Congratulations, Lennox Head.
Yeah, here. That was well played.
And then we only had the 4 games, so the next game up was second grade. Does that sound right?
Yes, it was correct.
Okay, so that was Byron Shire Rebels and Casuarina?
Yes, it certainly was.
Okay, now that was a heck of a game.
That was the one that I picked was going to be the game of the match, of the round.
Yep.
And
so what have we got there? 10-5 at halftime to Byron over Casuarina.
yeah,
And that was probably indicative of the way the game had gone. It was very close. Byron had a couple of opportunities and taken them, scored the points. Casuarina had a couple but only taken one of those opportunities to get a try. So 10-5 at halftime, and it really was. Everybody around the ground was saying, yeah, this is on for young and old. Let's see how this goes. And then the second half, we ended up with
Casuarina 17, Byron Bay 15.
Byron Shire Rebels got beaten. The minor premiers in second grade were beaten by Casuarina. Casuarina, congratulations, through to the second grade grand final. Byron Shire Rebels just didn't quite get going like they usually do.
Yeah.
Credit to Casuarina, just didn't let them play the rugby they perhaps wanted to play. Casuarina, on the other hand, they fronted up big time. They D'd up, they took good options in attack and got points when they really needed to. Congratulations to Casuarina, second grade, through to the grand final over Byron Shire Rebels. Byron Shire Rebels, of course, through to the second grade elimination final this Saturday. And then next up we had the women's, I would imagine.
Yeah, Casuarina taking on Lismore City, and the Barbarians girls, or the Amazons, I think they call them up there.
Okay, Casuarina
they were
Amazons.
minor premiers, so yeah, it showed a bit. At half time it wasn't too bad, 14-10.
14-10 at halftime to Casuarina.
Yeah.
But you sort of felt that if Casuarina just took those opportunities, they were going to win this. And the second half, they were perhaps a little bit more dominant.
Yeah, they were. It was 31-15 ran out, so
Right.
it was a very good effort by the girls. I thought it was.
That was a very entertaining game
Yeah,
of rugby
it was.
to watch. Certainly some free-flowing rugby, some opportunities missed, but then enough taken for Casuarina, the minor premiers, deservedly through to the grand final and the women's. Congratulations. Lismore City through to the elimination final this Saturday.
Yeah.
And then the first grade match. Big game. Byron Shire Rebels minor premiers. Wallingbar defending premiers, do we call them that? They won last year's grand final. So that was, okay, let's see how good these two teams are going to play today. And how did it pan out?
That was one heck of a game. Everyone's saying how brutal it was. It was, and that dust didn't help as well from the field. Richard said, "Thank God we're not here tomorrow." But it was one heck of a game. I wouldn't have liked to be out there, that's for sure.
Certainly, the referee and the TARs, we all came off going, it was just so physical. It was brutal. Legally so, just defence on both sides was just, you hit it up and you again tackled. Time and time and time again. Just for the whole 80 minutes, it was just absolutely fantastic defence. So it was a really, really hard game. It was very physical in the forwards and the backs. So how did we go at half-time there?
Wallingbow were up 20-3.
20-3 at half-time. Wow, that much.
Yes.
Okay, yep. They had a couple of opportunities down inside the 22 and nailed them.
Yes.
Yeah. So congratulations, Wallingbow, perhaps showing that big game experience they've had from previous years and some of those young players coming through, adding that little bit of finish.
Well, they certainly turned up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And that was without James Vidler. He was in England, and Bodie Smith was over in Bali. Nice time to take holidays.
Wouldn't have happened in the old days. Are we allowed to say that?
No.
So 20-3 to Wallingbow over Byron Shire Rebels, the minor premiers at half time, which was, wow, okay. Byron's got a big second half to peg that back and get on to win it. So how did we go in the second half? Yeah,
they came back at them.
Right.
Yeah, and it was the final score was 33-17, so they virtually won the second half, 14-13, but
just too big a lead.
Yeah, too big a lead. Let them get away.
Yeah, I think Wallingbow deservedly won that game. I think most people felt they played the better rugby. They turned up physically, mentally, tactically, deservedly through to yet another grand final, which I think is 11 in a row. Does that sound possibly correct?
I think that is correct.
Yeah, so congratulations, Wallingbow, through to the first grade grand final. Byron Shire Rebels perhaps feel as though they didn't play their best rugby and or weren't allowed to play their best rugby, but they'll certainly be there for the elimination final this Saturday.
Yeah, well, they had a few injuries.
Right.
The 3 blue cards.
That's right, they did too. Yeah, 3 blue cards. Unfortunately, just one of them was just one of those rugby incidents where a player dives on a ball, another player has a go at getting the ball as well. They collide. He gets hit in the head, blue card. And then the other 2 players were actually what we call friendly fire. They both went in to make a tackle on a player, clashed heads very heavily, and unfortunately were both also given blue cards.
Yeah.
I think there might have been a couple of other injuries for Byron Shire Rebels, so they'll certainly be down on numbers a little this weekend, and certainly some of their best players, unfortunately, were those blue card or injured players.
Yeah, the prop, everyone says that
Rob Taylor.
Yeah, he's supposed to be very good. So all feedback I've got from people. So, and Harry Simmons was quality last year when he played for Byron, and
was perhaps coming into his best form, I felt, in the last month.
Yeah.
So Rob Taylor and Harry are 2 huge losses for them.
And their centre, he was what was his name? Not Eden.
Doing his job, that was for sure.
Yeah.
It was very, very sad to see, and so very worrying actually at the time with unfortunately a very big head clash, blood going everywhere, and hopefully those players are recovering well this week. And of course they'd be available again for the grand final in another week's time. Not available
if they
this
get
weekend.
cleared. Yeah.
If they get cleared, of course, yes, they've got to recover from those head injuries and the potential concussion there. So that was the major on the Saturday. What about we had a minor on the Sunday?
Yeah, we had to travel out to Albert Park Casino.
Albert Park Casino, yep, and we had 5 games that day.
Yes, it was a long day, but it was a good day. The weather was fine. There was no dust on the paddock. They did a great job out there, I thought. It was really good.
So we started with was it Colts that?
Colts again.
Started with Colts at 10:30 in the morning.
Lismore Evans.
Okay, so they have, I think we mentioned last week, they had played each other twice in the last month for a win each, so it was okay.
Yeah.
Who's going to come out on top in this one?
Well, half-time was close, 12 points to 5 over.
Lismore 12, Evans 5 at half-time.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's pretty much what most people would have expected, I think.
Yeah, they showed up. They were all having a go. Lismore had the better run of it, and they got the try late. It was 12-0, I think, and they got the try, so it was 12-5.
And then full-time?
Yeah, 36-12.
Lismore over Evans, really?
Yeah, just a bit of a blowout near the end, but, they tried the whole game. They didn't stop. So it was a good effort by the killer whales there from Evans. So, congratulations to both teams. we've been really struggling for the under Colts program. With only 4 teams this year, which was a bit of a thing. Gold Coast Rugby, we had dinner with them the other night, and they only had 4 teams this year, and they're trying to do some sort of composite thing between the two zones.
So this Saturday we have the preliminary elimination final at Wollongbar, and the Colts under-18s at 10:30 will be between Casuarina Beach and Lismore City.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck to both those clubs. I think deservedly, based on the way you went at the weekend, you should be in that final, and good luck, and may the best team win.
Yeah, for sure.
And then second up, we would have had President's Cup.
Yeah, we had Evans River against Lennox Head.
Evans are having a big day.
Yeah, they had represented 3 games there on the weekend, so it was good.
This is on the Saturday, minor semi-final elimination. Losers out, the winner goes through to that elimination final this week. So President's Cup, half-time.
Evans River 21, Lennox Head 5.
I've actually had a look at the video of that game during the week, and Evans basically started on fire.
Yeah, they did.
They were just taking opportunities, running tries in from 50 metres. Were very impressive. The support play, one of their, I think it was their number 15, was it? Was just carving people up, and they got out to a lead and said, "Well, Lennox, catch us if you can."
Yeah, and they certainly tried in the second half.
Okay, substituted some younger players.
Yes, there were some good young Colts players go on there, and
great to see.
They had them worried there for a while.
Okay, and so we ended up with
37-22.
So
but they kicked, I think, 3 long-range penalty goals there to really help them. They were
worried.
Well, I'm sure they were worried.
Well, Lennox said, I think, even though you lost that match, congratulations on your season there in President's Cup. I think that second half in particular showed the potential the club's got for the 2024 season. Congratulations on Evans River for making it through to the elimination final at Wollongbar this Saturday. So that will be between Richmond Range and Evans River in the President's Cup. The winner of this Saturday will go through to the grand final against Yamba.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next up would have been second grade?
Yeah, second grade was...
the home team?
Home team was Casino Bulls, and Wollongbar took them on.
Okay.
And
playing at Casino is never a great idea, let alone in a semi.
Yeah,
no. The first of 2 teams from Casino on the day to be into the minor semi-final. So how did we go on that one?
Yeah, it was a close-up first half.
Right.
Took a while to get a couple of points on. And then at half-time, Wollongbar were up 12-0.
Okay, so a close game?
Yeah, very close game.
Okay.
Casino came back in the second half.
Levelled it up, I think, from memory, 12-all?
Yeah, I think it was at one stage.
12-all with sort of 5 or 10 minutes to go?
Yeah, and 2 in the bin for Wollongbar.
Those Wollongbar players, I tell you.
Oh, and I said to the captain, Cooper Love, who's sitting in front of me at the desk there, and I said, whose brainy idea was it not to take that penalty goal underneath the posts? I said, can't you add up? Oh, and I said, if you kick a penalty goal, they would have had to score 3 times. They were up 12.
That's no glory, mate.
No.
Come on.
So
12-all with time running out. What happened then?
They got a breakaway there, and Jared Wiley got...
Wollongbar happened to make a break from near halfway, backed up by their captain, I think he is.
Yeah, Jared Wiley.
Yep, who scored under the post to secure a win for Wollongbar over Casino Bulls in second grade, 19-12.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Wollongbar. You made that really difficult for yourselves.
Yes.
But got the win. And Casino Bulls, you played fantastic all game and should be very proud of your efforts. So the elimination final this Saturday in second grade will be between the minor premiers Byron Shire Rebels and Wollongbar at 1:10.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so that'll be a hang of a game. Wollongbar at home to Byron Shire Rebels, who were the minor premiers. Good luck to both those teams. Next up, women's, I suppose.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 12s, but both teams only had 10 players.
Okay, so women's 12 played with 10 aside.
Yeah.
A bit more space, opened it up a bit.
Yeah.
So that was between Evans River and Byron Shire Rebels.
Yeah.
And half-time, how'd we go?
Evans were up 12-7. So
another close one.
Another close one. Yeah, no, it was good. It was really good.
Someone want to explain to me why people like to be a coach? Like heart attack time, I tell you.
Yeah.
So 12-7 for Evans River over Byron Shire Rebels.
Yeah.
And a very even game.
It wasn't too bad, actually. It was good to watch. And then Julie Spohr got a couple of runaway tries. Just give her a bit of space and she was gone. She's fairly quick and broke out a little bit.
Is this that player that wants to retire?
Yes.
That one. Yeah. Well, perhaps, Julie, after that game, you might want to reconsider that. You were very influential. I watched that game during the week. And so we ended up with Evans River going out winners 24-14 over the Byron Shire Rebels ladies.
Yeah, well, they both played very well, but just a bit of extra speed that a couple of girls from Evans had over them, so that was the winning result with them.
Yeah, so congratulations. So, again, the elimination final this Saturday at Wollongbar will be between Lismore City ladies and the Evans River ladies.
Yes, well, they might struggle a bit against Lismore. I believe they've still only got the 10 players for this weekend.
Right.
And Lismore's named about 14. And
okay, so they may well be playing 12.
12 on 10, yes.
That'll be certainly
in the finals. Yeah, unfortunate, but they do have 11 girls qualified, but one didn't turn up last week, so they haven't named her this week. If she turns up, I'm sure they'd let her play.
Yeah. Good luck to both those teams, Lismore City and Evans River women, playing this Saturday at 2:35.
Yeah.
Okay, at Wollongbar. So good luck to those two. And then we came around to first grade, which was Casuarina versus Casino Bulls.
Yeah.
So Casino had both their teams into the minor final. Casuarina Casino, how did that go?
Yeah, it was Casino came back in the thing. They were down, and and half-time break, Casuarina were only up by 3 points, 11-8. So it was a very close game, as they all were at half-time.
So a low-scoring game at half-time. Casino certainly putting up a big fight. Casuarina perhaps not taking all their opportunities.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the case. There was a lot of drop ball.
Yes, okay. So mistakes were coming into there. But how did we go in the second half then?
A bit of a blowout, unfortunately. No. But Casino weren't shamed at all. They got 4 tries.
So full-time score was Casuarina 50 and Casino 27.
Yeah.
I think, as you've just said, Casino players would have to be very proud of their efforts all season, and they fronted up in that game. They had good support at their home, of course, but in the end, Casuarina perhaps showed why they were third on the table versus Casino fourth, and Casuarina through to the elimination final this week. So this weekend in first grade, Saturday at Wollongbar at 3:30. We have the Bryna Premiers Byron Shire Rebels up against Casuarina Beach.
That's it. Correct.
Okay, wow. What a day there at Casino. What a day on the Saturday down at Byron. Thank you to both clubs for hosting those minor and major semi-finals. This weekend, as we've mentioned several times, is at Wollongbar for 5 grades, the elimination final, the winner to go through to the grand final, and the loser to enjoy their off-season. So we start the day this Saturday, 10:30. Yeah. Who knows how that one's going to go? Casuarina versus Lismore City and the Colts under 18s.
Too hard to pick.
Yeah. Good
Miles
luck.
too hard to pick.
Good luck to both teams, I think. That's got, of course, young Lachlan Dooley, who's certainly making a name for himself. There's a very good young referee. He'll be refereeing that one. And, good luck to both teams, the referee team. And, just who knows how that goes. Good luck, and may the best team win. Next up will be President's Cup.
Yeah. So we've got Richmond Range, who had a narrow loss in their major a few weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago at Yamba. So they've had a week off to recover. And Evans, I was talking to Max Pye. How's those ribs, Max? Oh, very, very sore. But he's been named at 3 in tight head.
So thanks for that.
Yeah, yes.
So Richmond Range versus Evans in the President's Cup. They've played each other 2 or 3 times during the season. I know Evans won at least one of those. So I think Range won the other 2. So they've certainly got a win each. That will be, I would think, a very, very tough game. Both teams have the potential, particularly Evans showed last week. They scored some long-range tries with ease. Range, on the other hand, can certainly have a very strong defence, and we'll be looking to try and shut them down. And if they can get a roll on in their attack, they can be very dangerous.
Yeah. Well, Zane Gator for the Evans Killer Whales, he was unavailable for a couple of few rounds, and he scored 2 tries. Those runaway ones.
Right, that was him. Okay.
Yeah, young Zane Gator. So
very impressive.
Yes.
Well, good luck to Range and Evans River, Richmond Range and Evans River in the President's Cup elimination final this Saturday at Wollongbar. That's on at 11:45.
Certainly is.
Okay, and then next up we'd have second grade. 110, minor premiers, Byron Shire Rebels against, the home team, Wollongbar. in second grade. Yours truly happens to be refereeing that one.
Oh, are
so
you?
I have no comments.
Yeah, I've got, mate, it all depends who turns up. The teams that I usually get from Byron, everyone just goes, yeah, sure. So Troy Dowdy's actually playing 10.
Oh, is he? Okay, Troy's playing.
He's played enough games to qualify.
I spoke to him earlier in the season and said he's very happy coaching.
Yeah.
And then last round a bit, no, I've made sure I've played enough to be qualified for the finals if need be, and he might be starting this weekend. I think that will actually be a very interesting game. Both teams have the potential to score a lot of points.
Yeah.
Both teams have the potential to be strong in set piece and defence. So, yeah, I think it will be a very entertaining and enjoyable match for everybody to come along and watch.
Yeah.
That'll be at 1:10 at Wollongbar. Good luck to both clubs, and hopefully we'll have a great game.
Yeah.
So second grade again on at women's on again at 2:35.
Yes, it is.
Okay, the Lismore City versus Evans River.
Yeah, but if it turns out that way, we're 12 on 10. I think it's going to be very difficult for Evans.
Right.
Unless they get those quick girls able to get around.
Right. Could be a very hard day for them.
Yeah, I think it'll be a hard day at the office.
Right. Okay, well...
let's hope not. Let's hope Mary Knox turns up and they have 11 at least.
Yes.
And that'll be a good outcome.
Certainly last weekend in the minor and the major and the women's were very close, entertaining games at least till half-time. Hopefully that'll continue this weekend between Lismore City and Evans River. Hopefully they both get to play some very good rugby. And look, the women's rugby has been very entertaining. So hopefully they'll continue and may the best team win. And in first grade at 3:30 we have...
Byronshire Rebels, Casuarina Beach. That's going to be one match too.
Very, very good and experienced referee Richard Goswell will be doing that one with a great support team. Look, if you've enjoyed rugby at all this year, you'll be wanting to come along and watch that game. That will be a very, very good match. We've got two clubs that can play some great rugby. I happened to do that game about a month ago up at Casuarina. Byron Bay got out to a nice big lead. Casuarina all but chased them down. And in the end, we're actually very unlucky to perhaps not draw or win that game. So I would think Casuarina will be saying, we know we're good enough.
Yeah.
Byronshire Rebels, on the other hand, may be saying, we need to be a lot better than we were last Saturday. We need to front up like we have been all year and not put in a repeat performance from the week before. If they play like they can score some points. That will be a very enjoyable game. I'd be surprised if it's not hard but fair, and both teams have just got to take their opportunities and eliminate their mistakes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, good luck to both those clubs.
For sure.
Yeah, I think we're in for a very good game. So, Wollongbar Alstonville's hosting the elimination final this Saturday, starting at 10:30, finishing with first grade at 3:30. Good luck to all teams involved. Good luck to Wollongbar hosting the day. Hopefully it's a great day. And certainly I know I'm looking forward to a great day out at Wollongbar yet again. So we wouldn't have anything on in juniors this week, would we? Got a week off?
Nah, we've got
Not quite.
We've got them spread around. We've got semi-finals all over the place. The 12s are up at Casuarina, 1v4, 2v3.
Yeah. So all the junior semi-finals are an elimination. Your winner goes through to the grand final. The losers are out. And, it's 1v4 and 2v3. And, yes, they're spread over half a dozen venues this Friday night.
Yeah, we've got up at Casuarina, as I said, we've got the two 12s up there, Casuarina and Byron Rebels. It's at 6:30. And then they're followed by Lennox Head and Lismore. The two winners of those will go through to the final, as Graham said. So good luck to all those teams. And then in the 13s, we're at Williams Reserve, Lennox Head.
Yeah, down at Lennox Head. So Lennox Head were the minor premiers, were they? Or?
Yes, by 1 point over Yamba. And they the two teams played each other last week. Yamba needed to win to go minor premiers, and they had a 17-all draw. So it couldn't have been closer. They are very even. And they both got the two zone 13s coaches with Steve Spinks at Lennox Head and Dane Mitchell down at Yamba. So, yes, bragging rights for one night. Let's see what happens in a couple of weeks' time.
Congratulations to Lennox Head. We did talk about that match last Friday. And congratulations, Lennox. They held on for a draw and got the minor premiership. So,
yeah, but unfortunately,
yes,
they play the other Lennox Head team. Yeah, so Lennox Head Green versus Lennox Head White. So one will be happy and one will not.
Okay, Bag's not refereeing that game.
No. Tristan Mitchell's got both of those.
Okay.
Steve Miller's there to look at him.
Assistance. Yes.
Because he's been appointed to the under-13s championship couple of weeks' time down in Yamba.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's doing the country carnival. So they're giving him most of the 13s games.
Great experience for him.
So
that's Lennox Green versus Lennox White and Yamba versus Casuarina in the under-13s semi-finals this Friday night down at Lennox Head, Williams Reserve. Good luck to both teams. Certainly Lennox Head will come out with a winner on the night. Just which team it will be.
Yeah, and
see what happens.
We've also got the Yamba and Casuarina in the 13s as well. Yeah. So that'll be a tough one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Under-14s are at Lyle Park, Wollongbar.
Yes, we've got Wollongbar taking on Lismore City.
Okay.
In the 14s at 6:30, and then Casuarina are taking on Lennox Head. And
so
we've got
just the two games at Wollongbar there, the under-14 semi-finals.
Yes.
Even games, you'd think, or is that anybody been dominant? Okay, Markoff Media will actually be there shooting those, so you'll be able to see those on Markoff Media Sports on YouTube. Well, thank you very much for Mark. It's great to see your support. They go to Wayne Mullane. Sorry, Wayne Mullane will have those. My apologies.
I can send them to the clubs.
Yep, the clubs will be able
they've got to download them.
Very, very good. So that's at Wollongbar, 6:30 and 7:30 for the under. Oh, sorry, for the under 14s. Under 15s are at Shoots Oval.
Yeah, Byron Bay finished on top for that one. The Rebels.
Right. Is that Byron Shire Rebels or Byron Bay?
Byron Shire Rebels.
Byron Shire Rebels. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they take on Ballina
at 6:30.
Yes, and we've got Andrew Toomer doing that one.
Okay.
And then at 7:30 you've got Wollongbar taking on Lismore. And Wollongbar's coach, Dave Graham, doesn't get home until Saturday, so...
Yeah, I did hear a story. There was some dodgy old guy that went along to their coaching during the week.
Yeah, he's over there at uni. Some sport thing over there, skiing, I think it is. So
I wonder whether Billy Johnson's going to be down there coaching.
I don't know who's. I don't know.
Their training during the week. Good luck to the team. You're going to need it. No, good luck to all four of those clubs. That'll certainly be very interesting. Referees with Andrew Toomer and Rob Walker. Perhaps you'd suggest two referees at opposite ends of the spectrum with their refereeing experience and future. Good luck to those teams. 6:30 and 7:30 out at Shoots Oval. Under 16s is going to be at
Kane Douglas Field down at Yamba.
Okay, so under 16s are down in Yamba. Yamba v Lismore and Lennox Head versus Casuarina.
Yes.
Big games?
They are big games. It's an under-12s comp. I mean, a 12-a-side comp.
Right.
This year. Some of the clubs don't have enough numbers.
Right.
And Lismore don't have enough this weekend to fulfil the 12 even. They've named 11.
Okay.
Yamba have been great over the year lending them players down there, so hopefully they can give them one and just play 12-a-side. I think Yamba's been close to the dominant side in that competition. They've only lost one game this year.
I've done a few of the 16s games this year, and I would suggest Yamba and Lennox Head have been the two dominant teams or best teams in that competition. Casuarina and Lismore are certainly deserving of being in that final spot. I think those will be quite entertaining games. And at Yamba this Friday night, if you're in Yamba, I suggest you pop along for 6:30 and 7:30 starts.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Good luck. Yamba at home.
You got Matthew Clayton doing both of those down there. Oh no, he's the referee coach.
He's the referee coach. Peter Campbell and Evelyn George.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Matt Clayton hopefully is needed to do that, given he's doing President's Cup on the Saturday.
Yeah.
But he'll be down there giving some support, giving some coaching. Yamba at home would be very hard to beat, you're suggesting?
Yes, I think with the numbers that they have as well.
Okay.
And Lismore not going with the full complement.
Yep,
they've been hopefully relying when they travel that their 15s are behind them.
Okay.
So they can help.
Fill in the numbers.
Yeah, and they play a lot better when they've got a full contingent.
Yes.
So it's just bad luck. They just
Lennox v Casuarina. You're favouring Lennox by the sound of it? No, if that one's an easy one.
Yeah. Sort of, but they both got to travel. Lennox has got less travel than Casuarina to get the Amber.
Right.
You just lean towards.
Toss the coin, see how we go.
Yeah.
Oh well, good luck to all four of those clubs. Certainly representing their clubs with pride, and hopefully you'll play to the best of your ability and may the best teams win.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Good luck to all teams this weekend, whether it be the elimination final in seniors or the minor and major elimination semi-finals in the juniors. May you play well, do your clubs proud, your family carers proud. Certainly, I think there'll be some very entertaining rugby on both Friday night and Saturday. We got much else to talk about this week?
No, not really. I don't think so. There will be something that pops up as soon as we say no. But
okay, well, I think that might be the rugby wrap for this week. Good luck to all clubs. I hope you'll be enjoying these, and thank you again for our support from Coopers and our other sponsors. Look forward to chatting you again next week, Wayne. Till next time. Okay.
We've got, we should thank our sponsors, Mawson, Coopers, Mara Global Foods, the Old Thai Club. They've done a great job, especially for the juniors.
Yep.
And Ray White, Alex Gibbon, their casino in Kyogle. There's others.
Okay. Well, that's for this week. So as I said, thank you very much for joining us once again. That's the rugby wrap. We'll see you again next week.